Okay, so we'll start with a quick warm-up. So if you come to the front of your mat, find yourself in Tadasana, and we'll begin standing up today. So find yourself in Tadasana, feet are hip distance apart, lift the toes, spread them and really push your feet into the ground. Engage through the legs, tuck that tailbone under, suck the navel back and in, roll those shoulders back and down, and think about lengthening as if someone's pulling you up through a string, through the crown of your head, all the way through your spine. Take a nice deep breath all the way in, breathing in through the nose, and then exhale out through the mouth. Let those shoulders melt away from the ears. One more deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then when you're ready, we're just going to roll those shoulders back and down. So just 5 or so rotations backwards, just gently warming up those shoulders. And then when you've done 5 or so, change direction, rolling the shoulders forwards and down. So again, just 5 or so rotations forwards. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, release the shoulders and then come back to center. From here, you're going to inhale as you lift your right arm up. Feel that extension in the side body, that stretch. And then exhale as you reach all the way over to the left. Inhale back to center, switching over the arms. Exhale, reach all the way over to the right. Inhale back to center. Just go as far as you want to go. We're going to do 2 more of these each side. Moving with your own breath, in your own time. Feeling that stretch, acknowledging how the pose feels. The last one each way. And then come all the way back to center. From here, take your arms out wide in a T-shaped position. You're going to wrap the arms around the body as you twist to look behind. So you're going to think about lifting and lengthening. I'm going to turn so you can see this through that midline. So let the arms fly out to the side and let the hands just hit either the lower back, the top of the shoulder, wherever they naturally land. I'm going to do 1 or 2 more each way. Last one. And then come all the way back to center. Reset into Tadasana. Inhale as you lift the hands all the way up. Soften the knees. Exhale, hinge at the hips and come down into your Uttanasana forward fold. Think about drawing the chest over your thighs. Crown of the head hangs towards the floor. So let the weight of the head stretch the spine out. And then take opposite hand to opposite elbow and just gently take that ragdoll variation. You can bounce up and down, or you can swing side to side or stay still. Whatever you prefer today, listen to your body. 1 more deep breath all the way in. Exhale, release those hands to the floor. We're going to take 3 crouch curls. So you're going to come down into the bottom of your squat, chest to thighs, nose to knees, and then exhale as you push up and back, deepening that forward fold. Inhale to come into that crouch curl. Exhale to push up and back. Last one. Inhale to come into that crouch curl. Exhale to push up and back. From here, plant the hands on the floor, slowly walk the feet all the way back to your down facing dog. Pedal out through the backs of the legs, walk that dog. Think about taking that tailbone high to the sky, finding length in the spine. And with the shoulders, think about creating breadth across the upper back so that your neck can be free and loose from your shoulders. Crown of the head again hangs towards the floor. 1 more deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then inhale as you roll forwards, drop the hips, look up. Find Cobra or Sphinx, yogi's choice. Just think about pressing the ground away, stretching through that front body. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, tuck the toes and press back to your down facing dog. From here, we're going to walk the feet all the way back to the front of the mat, finding yourself back in that Uttanasana forward fold. Take a nice deep breath all the way in again. Option to take that ragdoll if you wish. Maybe even play with that swing. See how far you can take it round to the sides. Notice where that takes the stretch. 1 more deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then inhale as you come all the way up. Extended Tadasana. Exhale, release, reset. And you should be feeling pretty warm and mobile. So finding yourself in Tadasana at the front of your mat, we're going to begin with our Sun Salutations sequence A and B. So we're going to do 2 rounds of A and 2 rounds of B. You guys who have done this previous weeks will already know this routine, and then we're going to finish with sequence C, which you have yet to do. So I'll go through that nice and slowly. So find yourself in Tadasana at the front of the mat. Reset yourself, take a nice deep breath all the way in, exhale, and then when you're ready, inhale to lift the hands all the way up, extended Tadasana. Take a nice deep breath in, soften the knees, exhale, hinge at the hips, come all the way down into your Uttanasana forward fold. We're going to do 2 breaths per pose for this round and the next round, so you'll be nice and warm. Inhale, find lengthen the spine. Exhale, place the hands on the floor, and on the next inhale you're going to take a step back with that left foot into your low or high lunge, yogi's choice. Roll those shoulders back and down, chest comes through the arms, eye gaze forwards. Take a nice deep breath all the way in again, and as you exhale, step back to your down facing dog. Inhale to find length in the spine, exhale, push the heels towards the floor. And as you inhale again, roll forwards to high plank. Option to drop the knees if you need to. Exhale, low plank or knees chest chin. And then inhale as you press up to cobra. Option to take sphinx. In either case, as you exhale, let the hips just melt towards the floor. Squeeze the glutes, point the toes, squeeze the inner thighs. Help support that lower back. Take a nice deep breath all the way in again. And as you exhale, tuck the toes and press back to your down facing dog. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, push the heels towards the floor. And as you inhale again, left foot steps through. Help it there if you need to. Into your high or low lunge. Dropping that back knee if you want to. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then when you're ready, inhale to lift that back knee. Exhale, step through to your Uttanasana forward fold. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, fold deeper. And then inhale as you come all the way up, extended Tadasana. Exhale, we're going to swan dive straight back down into round 2 of sequence A. So inhale, find length in the spine. We're still keeping 2 breaths per pose. Exhale, fold deeper. And this time as we inhale, right foot steps back into your high or low lunge. If you're going for high, really kick that heel back, squeeze that thigh so that you're lifting the knee away from the floor. Exhale, step back to your down facing dog. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, push the heels towards the floor. And as you inhale again, roll forwards back into your high plank. Option to drop the knees. Exhale, low plank or knees chest chin. And then inhale as you press up to cobra. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, let the hips melt towards the floor. Inhale again. As you exhale, tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, push the heels towards the floor. And as you inhale again, right foot steps through into your high or low lunge, yogi's choice. Remember, engage that leg if you're going for high. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, step through into your Uttanasana forward fold. Take another nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, fold deeper into that fold. And then when you're ready, inhale, come all the way up. Extended Tadasana. Exhale, release, reset, and we'll begin with our 2 rounds of sequence B. So finding yourself in Tadasana. This time we're going to start in chair pose. So we're going to inhale to lift the hands all the way up, extended Tadasana, and as we exhale we're going to sit back into chair pose. Tuck that tailbone under, draw that navel in, suck those ribs down to meet those pelvis bones at the top. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale, sink lower if you can, sit back into your heels, and then when you're ready, inhale to lift, exhale as you come down into your Uttanasana forward fold. From here, the hands go on top of the feet. As we inhale, we're going to slide the hands up the shins as we lift our body parallel to the floor, finding that halfway lift or flat back position. Take a nice deep breath in, again, brace that core. Tuck the tailbone under so that you're drawing that ribcage down and you're not flaring out through the back. And roll those shoulders back and down, be strong. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, melt down into your forward fold once again. Plant the hands on the floor. This time you can step or hop back to plank. And we're going to take that vinyasa. So option to drop the knees if you need to. Exhale, low plank or knees chest chin. And then inhale as you press up to cobra. Exhale as you tuck the toes and press back to your down facing dog. From here you're going to inhale as you take your right leg up high to the sky, 3 leg down facing dog. When you're ready, you're going to swing that leg through, plant it between the hands, and we're coming into warrior one on the right side. So back foot goes down at a 45-degree angle, front foot is between the hands, and when you're ready, inhale to lift the hands up, exhale, sink into your warrior one. So squeeze the glutes, squeeze the inner thighs, press down through the feet, be strong in the legs, and then pull those shoulders back and down away from the ears. Take a nice deep breath all the way in, exhale, sink deeper, and then when you're ready, inhale to lift, exhale, release the hands to the floor, step back to your down facing dog, and we'll take another vinyasa. So we're going to inhale to roll forwards to high plank, exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin, inhale to press up to cobra, exhale as you press back to your down facing dog. From here, you're going to take your left leg high to the sky now, 3-leg down facing dog, and then we're going to swing that foot through, plant it between the hands, coming into warrior one on the other side. So plant the back foot down at that 45-degree angle, find your steady stance. Remember, if you've got train tracks running down the mat, the wider those train tracks are, the steadier your stance is. Inhale to lift the hands up off the floor, exhale to sink down into that lunge. Engage the legs, squeeze the glutes, keep that body nice and upright. Try not to lean forwards or lean back. Pull those shoulders back and down. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, and then when you're ready, inhale to lift. Exhale, release the hands to the floor, step back to down facing dog. And then option now to take a vinyasa or chaturanga. If you want to take the chaturanga, think about sending the elbows back as you scoop the chest low to the ground, flip the toes, and come up into your up dog, keeping the thighs lifted. Option to drop the knees if you want to. And then exhale, everybody meets back in that down facing dog position. Look forwards for the front of the mat, soften the knees as you inhale, and as you exhale, hop or step to the front of the mat, finding yourself in your Uttanasana forward fold. And we'll work our way back up the way we came down. So hands on top of the feet. Inhale as you slide up the shins, find that flat back tabletop position or halfway lift. Exhale, melt deeper, and then inhale as you lift all the way up. Exhale, sit back into chair pose. Inhale to lift, exhale, reset, and we'll repeat. So when you're ready, reset yourself in that Tadasana, and we'll begin. So inhale, lift the hands all the way up, extended Tadasana. Exhale, sit back into chair. Inhale to lift, exhale to fold. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper. Plant the hands, step or hop back to plank, and then everybody take that vinyasa. So option to drop the knees, exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, press up to cobra or sphinx. Exhale, tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. Take a nice deep breath all the way in as you lift that right leg up high to the sky, 3-leg down facing dog. And as you exhale, swing that foot through, plant it between the hands. Plant the back foot down at a 45-degree angle. And when you're ready, inhale to warrior one. Exhale, sink into that lunge. Squeeze the glutes, pull those shoulders back and down, hips are square to the front of the mat. So keep twisting those hips around using your pelvic stability. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale to lift, exhale, release the hands to the floor, step back to down facing dog, and then take that vinyasa. So you're inhaling as you roll forwards to high plank. Exhale, low plank or knees, chest, chin. Inhale to press up to cobra. Exhale as you tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. From here, inhale, left leg goes high to the sky, 3-leg down facing dog. Swing that foot through, plant it between the hands. Back foot goes down at a 45-degree angle. When you're ready, inhale, lift up to warrior one. Exhale, sink into that lunge. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, can you sink any deeper? Think about pulling those shoulder blades down, away from the ears, squeezing through those legs. Exhale, release the hands to the floor, step back to down facing dog, and then option to take vinyasa or chaturanga, so yogi's choice. Scooping through, everybody comes to cobra or up dog, and then exhale, everybody goes back to your down facing dog. Look forwards for the front of the mat as you inhale, soften the knees, get ready to jump, and then when you're ready, exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat. Find yourself in your Uttanasana forward fold, hands on top of the feet. Inhale, sliding up the shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale to come all the way up, extended Tadasana. Exhale, sit back into chair. Inhale to lift, exhale, reset. And we'll begin on Surya Namaskar C. So you should be feeling pretty warm. You'll be pleased to know that Surya Namaskar C is a little bit easier than B. So finding yourself back into Tadasana. We're going to start with crescent pose. So crescent pose is a simple upright back bend. So if you just want to take extended Tadasana and not lean back, that's absolutely fine. So reset yourself into Tadasana. Make sure your feet are firmly connected to the ground. Engage that core, tuck that tailbone under. When you're ready, inhale, lift the hands all the way up. Take the eye gaze up to the top fingertips, and if this is enough for you today, stay here. If you want to take it deeper, send the hips forwards as you reach back with the fingertips, taking that small back bend. And then inhale to lift, exhale to fold into your Uttanasana, forward fold. We're back to that halfway lift, so hands on top of feet. Inhale to find your halfway lift as you slide the hands up the shins. Exhale, release yourself back down to the floor. Plant the hands, and this time on the next inhale, left foot steps back into a low lunge. We're going to come into crescent lunge. So again, option to just stay here if you want to. Think about extending through the crown of the head, reaching the heart forwards to find that length in the spine and sinking into that hip. When you're ready, inhale to lift the hands up, reaching up tall. Again, stay here if you want to, or take your eye gaze up to your fingertips, and then option to send those fingertips back as you shoot the hips forwards into crescent lunge. Inhale to lift, exhale, release. Step back to your high plank, and then we're going to come into 8-limbed pose. Sorry, high plank, not down facing dog. So step back into high plank. Option to drop the knees if you want to. With 8-limbed pose, we're going to leave the knees on the floor and take the chest down to the floor. So your bum is kind of up in the air, or your hips are up in the air, and you're in this kind of, well, it's called 8-limb pose position. So hips are up, knees are down, chest is down. The option to drop the hip belly to the floor if you need to, and then we're all going to inhale as we press up to Cobra. So we're going to do this 3 more times this round, so we'll practice that pose a little bit more. Exhale, tuck the toes, press back to down facing dog this time, and then we're back to that low lunge. So inhale as you step your left foot through, coming into your low lunge on the other side. Roll the shoulders back and down, chest comes through the arms, and then option to inhale to lift, and then exhale as you take those fingertips back into crescent lunge. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale, release the hands to the floor, step through into your Uttanasana forward fold, straight into that halfway lift as we inhale, sliding the hands up the shins, finding that flat back tabletop position. Exhale, release, come all the way back down into Uttanasana forward fold, and then inhale as you come all the way up, extended Tadasana. Option to take it straight into crescent as you exhale, send the hips forwards. Inhale to come back, exhale, reset, and we've got 3 more to go. So whenever you're ready, set yourself back up into Tadasana. Inhale to lift the hands up, extended Tadasana. Exhale, crescent pose. Inhale to lift, exhale to fold. Coming down into your Uttanasana forward fold. Hands on top of the shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper. And then on the next inhale, we're going to step back with the right foot into our low lunge. Option to take it through to crescent lunge as you inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, send the fingertips back, shoot the hips forwards. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release, and then step straight back into high plank, so not down facing dog like I did before. From here, option to drop the knees. Option now to take the knees to the floor and chest to the floor at the same time, finding that 8-limb pose. And then inhale as you scoop through into Cobra or Sphinx, yogi's choice. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale, tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. And then when you're ready, we're going back to the front of the mat the same way we came down. So inhale, right foot steps through, coming into that low crescent lunge, lifting the hands up, reaching up tall, exhale, shoot the hips forwards, fingertips go back. Inhale to lift, exhale to fold. Step through to your Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper. And then inhale to lift all the way up, extended Tadasana. Exhale, crescent pose. Inhale to lift. Exhale, we're going to go back down, straight into round 3. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper, plant the hands, this time left foot steps back into that low lunge or crescent lunge, yogi's choice. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, reach the heart forwards, or hips forwards, so the fingertips go back. Inhale to lift, exhale, release the hands to the floor, step straight back into high plank. Option to drop the knees, remember, and then we're going to go into 8-limb pose. So see if you can drop the knees and the chest at the same time. And then inhale as you press up to cobra. Exhale as you tuck the toes and press back to your down facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps through, coming into your low lunge or crescent lunge. Lifting the hands up. Exhale, shoot the hips forwards. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release the hands to the floor and step through to your Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper. And then inhale to come all the way up, extended Tadasana. Exhale, shoot the hips forwards, crescent pose. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold as we come down into round 4, your 4th and final round. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper. Plant the hands, and then we're stepping back with the right foot into our low or crescent lunge. Lifting the hands up. Exhaling to reach back with the fingertips, shoot the hips forwards. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, 8-limb pose. Inhale, press up to cobra. And then exhale as you tuck the toes and press back to down facing dog. Inhale, right foot comes through, low lunge or crescent lunge. Inhale to lift, exhale, step through into your Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper. And then inhale as you come all the way up, extended Tadasana. Exhale, send the hips forwards. Inhale, come all the way back up to Tadasana. Exhale, release, shake it all out. And you should be feeling a little bit more warm and mobile. So we're going to make our way back down to the floor for a few finishing stretches to close. So we're going to inhale as we lift the hands all the way up, and then exhale as we come down into our Uttanasana, forward fold. Take a nice deep breath in, maybe even take that ragdoll variation. And then when you're ready, exhale, come all the way down into the bottom of your crouch position and find yourself in a seated position in the center of your mat. Extend the legs out in front of you, flex the toes back towards you, pull the fleshy bits of your bum out from underneath your sit bones. When you're ready, inhale to lift and lengthen, and then exhale as you reach and fold. Take 5 deep breaths. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Focus on drawing that chest over the thighs, reaching nose towards toes, finding length in the spine. Two more deep breaths all the way in. Last deep breath. Exhale. And then slowly inhale as you come all the way back up. From here, left foot is going to cross over the right leg. Option to keep the right leg extended or hook the leg around you as long as your mobility allows you to have both sit bones on the floor. From here, taking a hold of that left knee with the right hand or elbow. Inhale to lift and twist tummy to thigh, hugging that knee in towards the chest. Exhale as you look over that shoulder. Take 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly inhale as you unravel. Unravel your legs and switch sides. So left leg extends, right leg goes over, foot outside of the knee on the floor. Option to wrap that left leg around the body, sitting back into your sit bones so that the foot is outside of your right hip. Taking a hold of that left hand to right knee or elbow around the knee. Inhale to lift and twist tummy to thigh. Exhale as you look over that shoulder. Take 3 deep breaths. Last deep breath all the way in. Exhale. And then slowly unravel yourself. Unravel your legs and slide yourself down now onto your backs, bringing your knees in towards your chest. hugging them in tight, just rocking from side to side gently as you massage that lower back into the ground. And then whenever you're ready, we're going to inhale as we take the hands over to the left knee. Exhale as you extend the right leg all the way to the floor. Inhale as you pull that left knee in towards the center of your chest. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. Inhale to bring both knees back to center, switching over the hands. Exhale as you extend the left leg all the way to the floor. Inhale as you pull the right knee in towards the center of your chest. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale, and then slowly inhale as you bring both knees back to center. Take the toes to the floor but keep the heels lifted, and take the arms out wide in a T-shaped position, palms facing down. We're then just gently going to drop the knees from side to side for a few window wipers to finish. Releasing off that lower back, unraveling the spine. Maybe 4 to 5 each side. Try and keep those shoulders glued to the floor. Last one each way. And then gently bring the knees all the way back to center as you inhale, hug them in tight. Take a nice deep breath all the way in. Exhale. Take a moment to acknowledge your practice. Acknowledge how your body's feeling. And acknowledge this present moment. And whenever you're ready, slowly make your way all the way up to seated. Finding yourself back in the center of your mat for the final time. Take a nice deep breath all the way in, lift the hands up above the head, palms together at the top. And as you exhale, bringing the hands to the forehead, kind thoughts. To the lips, kind words. To the heart, kind feelings. Namaste.